Oh, hello and welcome to this week's Leadership Psych and the Science of Connection, the science of connecting with other humans. From Anton Guinea and the Guinea Group, where we work with leaders who are under pressure to help them build psychologically safe, high-performing leadership teams. Now, today, big topic, feet matter. We've talked about all parts of our body when it comes to connection. We've talked about eyes. We've talked about having open hand gestures. We've talked about maybe using names, which is probably a mouth thing, a languaging thing. Today we're going to talk about the feet. Now you may or you may not have heard this before. Your feet say to your listener what direction of travel you want to be heading in the moment. What I mean by that is this. So if I'm talking to you right now, and I'm looking into the camera, so I'm looking at your eyes. If I was talking to you, my feet would probably be a little bit like that, like pretty much straight at you. Now, here's the thing. If there was, say, a doorway over that way of the room, and I had this foot pointed over that way, what that says to my listener is I actually don't want to be there talking, that I actually want to be doing these ones. I want to be going in that direction where my feet are pointing. This is a very, very subtle, subconscious body language thing to be aware of when you're talking to someone. Be aware of where your feet are. Because subconsciously, subliminally, body language cues are received by the emotional part of our brain. And the person that you are talking to knows if your feet are not pointed at them, that you want to be somewhere else in the moment, that you're not in the conversation, that you're not being present, that you're not listening, you're not focusing. And the science of connection is doing all of those. Listen, be present, focus, LPF. And make sure that you're in the moment so that when you're talking to someone, you can be connected to them with open hand gestures, with great eye contact, with the right languaging, using names, all the things that we've talked about during this particular process or program, which is about the science of connection and leadership psychology. And I want to give you every tip that I can so that you can be the best connector that you can. And yes, our feet matter. But this is Feet Matters with Anton Guinea, would you believe? The science of connection, leadership psychology. See you next week.